pretty good shot there. See, I yanked it a little bit. What's up, everybody? Okay, so we're gonna record another little vlog here. Today's gonna be a little bit different in our recording style. I'm gonna kind of walk you through my shots, kind of what I'm thinking and how I'm gonna go about scoring and playing the hole, depending on, you know, the winds and pin placement. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna play a par 5, which is number 2 here at Pryor, then play the par 3, which is number 3, and then play a par 4, which is number 4. Pretty good stretch of holes here. Not necessarily a make or break to the round, but you know, you definitely always want to start good. So it's, you know, it's early in the round, a good couple of holes here, and like I said, I'll kind of show you how I go about playing each one of those. Okay, first hole here, par 5. About 520, probably gonna play like more like 530 today. There's some trees up there to the south of us here that are right next to the green, about 100 yards, and we want to kind of stay right at those. So if I can hit a fade here, starting up the center and fading it to the right hand side, maybe where the putt ramp is, that kind of be ideal. But either way, kind of fairway is kind of premium. Yeah, it didn't start up the center, but I mean, absolutely fine. Okay, second shot in here to this par 5. Like I said, we want to stay right, because if you can see those trees up there, kind of block you out if you go left. I got 243 to the pin. It's in the front. You don't necessarily need to cover it. Long would be dead because it slopes. It slopes really hard from back to front, and so I'd rather be short rather than long. Hybrid's about 225 to 230, and so really if we're 15 yards short, that's a simple chip up, and I'd rather be chipping up from the top than have a putt coming back down the hill like that. So we'll hit hybrid. We kind of started at the bunker and maybe even try to draw it back, and if we end up in the bunker, then that's okay too. Like I said, wind should be out of the right a little bit, so it should help us. Too much draw there. Let's hope we got lucky. Okay, so got kind of unlucky there with that tree, hitting that tree there. Have 77 yards to the pin. I could take. It's really like a perfect knockdown, 55 degree for me, but as we see there, the tree's kind of in the way, and so you just kind of try to bump a 7-iron through the rough. Hopefully it gets caught up in the rough, and the whole kind of landscape slides to the right. So I'm gonna keep it a little bit left. Have this kind of hop a couple times in the rough to slow it down, and then kind of roll up. Hopefully pretty close for a birdie. Just not enough on it there. Again, not ideal. Kind of got caught up too much in this rough here. Slipping away from me. The green here, just a little chip, a little 55. I'm gonna land it just on the green, maybe 3 feet left, and kind of let it roll. tap that in. Left myself a little bit more than what I wanted. A little bit more than what I wanted here. Feel on my feet that it's going to the right. A little stressful of a par there. A little bit more stress than what I wanted there on that par 5, but gave myself a chance to make par. You're not always going to play every hole perfectly. It's always just, for me personally, to give myself the best chance of making par or making birdie, but really trying to eliminate bad shots. As we see there, it's really kind of the second shot that kind of cost us there. Okay, good little par 3 here. Really kind of a beast of a par 3, especially from the tips here. Wind directly out of the back. Feels like it's there, but it shouldn't be. Anyway. In at 230, a little uphill. We need to get it all the way there, so we're gonna hit hybrid. And if we go long, we go long. We just kind of deal with it then. Playing up the right-hand side with a little draw. Don't hit it. Didn't strike that very well. Yeah, okay, not the best strike in the world. On that hybrid there. Left myself about 38 yards. Not too bad here. Got a lot of green to work with. Something that flies maybe 15 yards and then rolls up to the right. Oh, I think it all kind of falls that way. So we can leave it out to the left a little bit and kind of let it roll up, and hopefully we can get one pretty close. Nope. Nope. Yeah. A little too much there. Okay, had a little bit of a chunky approach there. I want to kind of give you the walkthrough of this putt because I can't get too close to it. Ideally, would have liked to have been closer. That way you can hear me a little bit better. But putt's breaking from the camera's view from right to left. Probably about a cup outside. Got to be pretty firm with it, but greens are pretty pacey, so just a good putt here. We really like to hole it, but again, just giving ourselves a chance to make par is kind of ideal. I'm reading these, I'm trying to be sure that I'm actually reading them, not just going off of what I think. Yeah, big break right here. So again, uphill, near the drain a little bit, you can be kind of aggressive with it. I think it moves enough that I can give it a full finger and if we miss it, let's miss it on the let's miss it on the high side to give it a chance to work. I think I pushed it. Yeah, not ideal there, but really you're kind of hoping to gain one on the field there on that hole. Okay, par 4 down the hill here. It doesn't necessarily require a driver, but it definitely eliminates a lot of trouble. If you hit driver, if you can hit it good enough. It gets a little tight down there, but 3-wood or hybrid, you have to hit it absolutely perfect, and so driver here kind of eliminates the need for a perfect drive. If you can get away with as long as you don't snap hook it out of bounds or hit it ridiculously right, but even right here is not fair. I want to put it. Seem to be drawing the ball today, so we're going to start it up the right hand side and put that wind in our natural draw. Yes. Yeah, a little toady there. So yeah, again, you can go right on this hole. Just really can't go left. Hit a pretty good drive. Not necessarily the strike was very good. Kind of hit it out of the toe, but as you'll see here in just a second, you can get away with it. It's pretty open and over here to the right. There's really only one tree in the way, but you hit it so far down here that you can get a wedge up and over that, and found my tee, just in case anybody was wondering. Yeah, like you see here, pretty open, not even the best strike from the tips there, but pretty much cleared everything, and really only that tree is the only thing I have to worry about. Now, yesterday, on the bog with Brett and Coop, I was 15 yards further up. Took it up and over that with a full 55 here. I have 55 in my hands again. I felt like I hit it pretty good yesterday and didn't really hit it too far past the pin. Usually 100 yards is about what I can max out hit at 55, and so in that case I would rather just hit like a knockdown pitching wedge, but I think that tree being there kind of eliminates that possibility. So I'm just gonna hit a full 55. Maybe just try to hit it hard. My tendency is to yank it when I try to hit it hard, so I'm going to aim pretty much directly over the middle of that tree and just towards the center of the green. And if we come up short, we come up short, but we're not going to go long. Good. It's a pretty good shot there. See, I yanked it a little bit. Pretty good little shot there. Pitched here, rolled back about 3 feet, so really controlled the spin really well there too. I say that as if I meant to do that, but gave us a pretty good birdie look here. Again, always making sure I'm reading these first before I go up here and put it. Sometimes you can have the tendency to, especially at a course that you play off of all the time, to kind of get used to what you think the putt will do. But right here, for instance, there's an embankment that kind of wants to push it kind of away from the hole and to the left here, but the vast majority of the green kind of runs from back to front. in this direction here. But I think this coming off, it's going to actually influence it a little bit. So I'm going to go outside edge to the right. Give it a good chance to hit the hole, so I wouldn't be displeased if it ran past 18 inches to 24 inches, something like that. We want to give this one a chance to drop. And just go with your gut, or go with what you felt like it needs to do, and just kind of commit to that. Broke the other way. Had a really good putt there. Really kind of committed to my line, really hit a good putt on my line, and it just broke the other way, and we didn't really expect that. So yeah, that's how I go through the first couple holes here at Pryor Creek. Maybe you learned something, maybe you didn't, maybe you just watched for the entertainment value. Either way, I appreciate you watching. Stay tuned for more to come. Thank you.